Hey, what's up? Today I'm gonna be baking. This is gonna be my first part of my individual hours. So, I've already started with. I'll be making brownies, but just to make a quick explanation, for these, I'm using a few pre-made products here. Just since I'm starting off. In the future, I'll be making my own from scratch. But starting off, I do have pre-made flour, starch. I have chocolate chips. So this is what this is essentially, and this is gelatin and chocolate. So I'm going to be making brownies and gelatin. I'm going to be putting them together. Adding vanilla. I'm going to be adding vegetable oil. I'm going to be adding vanilla and coffee, which is right here. And then we're going to be adding an egg. So we're going to start this off by pouring our gelatin and our flour, chocolate in here. And so what we're going to want to do while we do this is mix them together. So I have a, right here, and I'm gonna mix these together. And just for camera view, here's both of these, which I'm currently mixing. Okay. Perfect. All right. So now that I've incorporated these two together, I'm going to start working on my dry ingredients. My wet ingredients. So we're going to start off with the coffee and the vanilla. So this is going in the bowl first. And then next, I'll add the egg. And lastly, we'll be adding, or not lastly, second to last, I'll be adding the vegetable oil. So this is supposed to be 1/3 a cup. So I have my measuring cup here, and 1/3 should be around here. And then I'll be adding 1/4 a cup of water. So, let's see. Okay. Then here's our 1/4 a cup of water. All right, now I'll be mixing it together, or whisking it together. So I have my whisk right here. And I'll probably do this for another 30 seconds or so. All right, great. Now that I have everything mixed together, I'm going to pour it into the bowl with all the dry ingredients, and then we're going to whisk that before finally putting it in the oven. So as you guys can see, it's in here now. And so we're going to mix everything together with the dry ingredients. And I am going to add a bit more water since it is having a hard time incorporating all the dry ingredients, so it should be a good amount. Okay, great. And then I'll continue to mix everything together. And I'll do this for about maybe a minute or two. All right, now that we have everything mixed together, we are going to pour it into the pan, but before we do that, we need to make sure we add vegetable oil so that it doesn't stick to the pan and we have a hard time getting everything out once it's done baking. So now that we've sprayed the pan, I'm going to pour my products inside. And so that I'm going to move everything that I've already used from measuring cups to bowls over here. And now we pour. And so I'm making sure, when I do this, I'm making sure I get everything from the sides, so I don't waste anything, and it all goes in. Okay, so just like this, getting everything out. All right, so now that we've mixed everything, we are going to put this in the oven. Now, normally this requires that you preheat your oven at 350 degrees. Fortunately enough, I've already preheated it. So at this point, all we have to do is put it in our oven, and then I'll be back to the results. Okay. We have it in our oven, so I'll come back when everything's finished, and we'll see what the final product looks like.